show out. What you heard, what you know about me. Not a thing, been riding around the forest, switching lanes. Ain't a girl in the world that can make me change. Not as long as you keep playing games, baby. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. Been on my way for a while.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Double by Oubre. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
How about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Porter. And it's Martin in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Chicago calls timeout. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Bulls. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, and he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Yes, that goes in.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marcus Camby.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Jordan the pass to Johnson. Outside Porter. Los Angeles with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now the feed to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. There's the double team with Martin to the left side wing. Fires it up.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Jordan.
Yes! Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Here's the 3. Brings it from downtown. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
To the middle. Money!
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do defensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Now, here's Doncic. The pass to Porzingis. Handy with the block. And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. Taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unfortunate.
Now Jordan from deep three-point range. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. At the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Porzingis passes to Porter. They get it back. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I think you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss. So it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Porzingis is double. Passes it to Dinwiddie. To tie it up. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Porter against Pippen. Porter pulls it in.
Missed opportunity wide open from mid-range. He will love to get that one back.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Miller, Los Angeles calls timeout. Checked in for Michael Porter. Johnson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Late in overtime, they've got a chance to take the lead.
By far, the biggest possession of this game.
Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Over Johnson. Got it!
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip-in to tie the game. Not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Break down, born in 97 to a single mother, 20 years later we run that. Push the team to make
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
So on the floor for Houston, Nash is out there with Curry. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here's Johnson after Amari Stoudemire's bucket. Johnson inside. Pass to Graham. Clock at 4. And shot on the way. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Stoudemire with the defensive effort.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
It is good. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
The quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Passes to Anunoby. Dishes it for Valanciunas. And that one drops. Valanciunas has got 8 points here in this quarter.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 6. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The Lakers making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Here's Green, following the score by Houston. Inside, and Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist from Valanciunas. And that's now 30 points for Johnson.
And this is where you see the magic in Irvin Johnson, an incredible performer in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 6. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Here's Cousins. Nash outside. Back to Cousins. Pass to Nash. With the teardrop. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Now here's Johnson. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 32 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And the officials call a traveling violation. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys.
Lost my breath and myself all at once. The more you talk, the more I speak to myself. They say it's bad for my health, you can tell, but I'm almost there. Almost there, almost there, almost there. money control. I got the all on me. My diamonds wear like a faucet. I bet that f*** be cautious. I only talk to the bosses. When I get money and flossing, I used to buy the dungeon. I told them people that on you. I dug and dive, shine like I'm lying. She said the same. How you feel? You ain't gotta like me. But the drill, you riding. Yeah, that's my dog. I got it, he got it. I'm at the pros, took off like a rocket. Went got a bag and bought all the shot. Now I run my own because I design it. All my kids do this for my mama. All that love, I just want the camera. We with the yeah, we with the drummer. Got it all life. Yeah, come from the trenches right at the bottom. Remember them days at the projects. Born in the Western boot. We got it, you got it. We got it, you got it. I'm on the road to risk. I never fold a bit. I had to go and get it. I done got clean, got risk. Free my dogs out. We finna count this chicken. We might just drive in dishes. I let the money control. I got the alone me. My diamonds wear like a faucet. I bet that cautious. I only talk to the bosses. When I get money and flossing, I used to buy the dungeon. I told them people that we ain't down bad no more. We ain't got shots no more. You ain't got cry no more. I ain't got try no more. Look how far I came. Remember I ain't have a thing. Now my diamonds blink. Wrist and neck on freeze. Real with a bankroll. Spin a bag that a bank more. Pay the fly.
Down low, here's Warren. Drops in the layup for two.
Hey, Warren not afraid of that shot.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy foul.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Paul George.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
George is checked in for Jason Richardson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric's coach for coaching the team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Bledsoe, Paul Millsap out there with Hunt. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the two-guard spot.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And Miami has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Valanciunas against George. Millsap. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Miami lead.
Big shot maker. When the game needs up, so does Magic.
George against Johnson. Offside George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
You wonder if Paul George finally has a situation here where he could show why he's an elite player, why he's an all-star, but to pay off how hungry he is to prove it with a late postseason run.
Now here's Johnson. Anunoby. Tries again. No good from Valanciunas. The Heat leading by 3. It's George on the wing. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin. What a huge shot from Millsap. Gotta love how he steps up in that moment.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's full! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Count the basket in the foul. Short. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Now here's Leonard. That's to Schroeder. Over Johnson. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Graham. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard brings the double team to take the lead. Buries the triple.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And the Heat all-time here. They're behind by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Grant. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Richardson outside. Offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize.
Brooklyn has possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Kittles. Here's KD. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. KD's got 16 points here in the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Markkanen. Nurkic is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Durant. And it's Kittles in at the 1 spot. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. And it shows with their turnover numbers.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. The Nets making a switch here. Russo's checked in. It's the Nets now. They trail by 3. Markkanen passes to Musa. Nurkic kicks to KD. It's good. This game is all even. Durant's got 32 points in the game.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside, Dragic. Rebound by Nurkic.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
LeBron against KD. And finished off by Nurkic.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo!
Dragic taking his time here. The shot, no good. Burnett's go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Kittle. McGrady covering. Durant drawing the double team to the right wing. Kittles passes to Nurkic. 4 on the clock. A 3-ball. No good that time. Good D by James. To the paint. The rebound by KD. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Musa. Tumbo grabs the board. New Orleans got him just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Musa. Count it.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
LeBron against Durant. Pass to McGrady. All sorts of time. That one off the back iron and out. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block. The defense is key here.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Nets. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 1. There's 21 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
Missed. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
A deep 3 from Durant. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. David, thank you as always.
Spin as you go, helicopter. Spin as you go, helicopter. Spin as you go, helicopter. Living with all of these strangers, staring at faces that you can't make. Standing in front of a mirror, forcing a smile, but I can't fake. 'Cause I'm feeling lost, I'm feeling confused. I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my view, and I'm trying to find something new. But baby, I'm not holding my breath. I need something to believe.
Williams against Doncic. Outside Williams. Curry kicks to Williams. good. Randall with some nice D.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
We've got Steph Curry. Batuma's out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Williams. And it's Favors in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. They get it again. Takes it off the glass. Favors has got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And the Clippers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're ahead by 2. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .57 left to play here in the fourth. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Come on, the more important the shot, the more confidence Curry seems to have.
It's stolen by Curry. Green with the ball. Now defended by Randall, and he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Doncic against Thompson. Here's Van Horn. Unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. Thompson with it. From past the arc. Curry can't get it to go. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. This is it to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. 1:03 left in the game. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Curry outside. Randall grabs the board. The Clippers shooting about 42% so far. Curry against Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. And no good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Portland. It's a 5-point game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Finish off the break. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
It's up a 3. Van Horn, no. so here is New Orleans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Duncan. Robinson is out there with Brooke Lopez. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Bibby in at the guard position. You know, the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Would that be enough? Is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more, and we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Oladipo. The Grizzlies also making a change. Hayward's checked in. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Davis. No good from outside.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Hayward passes to Bibby. To the inside. No good from Duncan.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Boy, he's a player who battles for everything he gets. Rockets with the chance to tack on one more.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Now, here is Bibby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James. You look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Dragic with it, Bibby covering. The drive by James. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 8th assist here tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Robinson passes to Bibby. Davis with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Pelicans now. And here are the Pelicans. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Dragic dishes to James. 1:22 left in the fourth. A shot by McGrady, no good. The Grizzlies shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pelicans.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now, here is Bibby after LeBron James's miss. Clock at 6. Out to Duncan. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it goes out.
I took steps. And I know you've waited a long time, but don't fret. We got next. We got next. We got next. don't stop my engine. Hop in a whip and relieve the tension. Go to your house and undo the problems we did. In the end game.
Stockton against Anthony. The feed to Malone. Stolen by Robinson. Duncan out there with Robinson. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Jackson. Here's Robinson. Nice defense from Malone.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Mike Bibby.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Steven Jackson's checked in for Duncan. Gordon Hayward comes in for Brook Lopez. And Bibby subbed in for Anthony. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thanks, David.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now, here is Robinson. Back to Bibby. Takes it from 10. Offensive rebound. That one goes in. And that's now 17 points for Steven Jackson.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
There's the pass to Malone. Over Jackson. Count! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Over to the left wing. Here's Robinson. Connects on the 17-footer. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, GA, but I've seen crazy things happen.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Shooting for Memphis. So he comes up empty at the line. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 4-point game. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're in front by 2. 17 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. 17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader. And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and the foul, it's got to be the game.
And it's Wiggins missing. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
There's the triple. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It will, thank you, David. Great.
Shepherd gave it all, never was. Yeah, they can hate my name, I won't compromise. Yeah, they can't take my faith, I left it all behind. Building a plot like the Legos, I say twisted like the Stragos. They could be screaming at us, so you know who I rap and I wear what they do. Stay true the whole time, the lights on like Showtime, the gloves on like Tyson. I'm all ears, I don't bite. Feel like the king of my city.
Here's Graham. He's covered by Murray. Graham with the ball. Down low and stolen by Murray. So out there for the Nuggets right now. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Green is out there with Kobe. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Christie in at the 2.
And Bryant is the guy they look to when it comes to scoring big hoop. He doesn't run away from pressure situations. As a matter of fact, he runs right into the eye of the storm.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going.
Denver calls timeout. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Shaq.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just throwing them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And then for Denver, Love's checked in for Kobe. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Murray. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Here's Graham after the Nuggets pick up 2. Morris, left side. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. That one's not going to go. Denver leading by 3. Poke loose. Lays it up off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Graham dishes to Johnson. They double team Johnson. Here's Graham. A three-pointer, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Christie can't make it.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually, he's money from deep.
And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
One thing you can say about Green, I don't know if too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
JaVale McGee's check in for Morris. Anunoby. And he drops it in from the low post.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. And 1:01 left in the game. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. And there's the pass to Love. Back to Van Vliet. To the wing on the left. On the clock. Trying to get open his shot. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got the lead up to 6 now for Denver. And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Johnson against Christie. Johnson attacking. Passes it to Graham. They double him with Green. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They double team Johnson. Here's McGee. Los Angeles with another miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About a seventh of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
And the Lakers.
Guys. Keep on rocking in the free world. 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 Yeah, go ahead, go and do what you want. Live free, do what you want. Ride around town, ride a bike or something. Stay carefree, live like the sun. Man, I know all the time stay putting you down. I know it take a lot just to put up a smile, but for now, do things you ain't did in a while. Blue dress, ooh girl, I'm feeling your style. We out to get it. We on that, we about to shut down the city. We made the weed, trying to force in our system. We love the weed on the cock of the vision. We don't got time like we don't nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is walked up and I Michael Phelps. Come on, partner, get your breath up, but that don't equal well. But you can't help all your partners unless you done help yourself. So I need more than kudos and a high five, cause I went from sideline.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 6. Jordan finds Miller. Back to Jordan. Over Bibby. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Johnson in for Scottie Pippen. Memphis also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Duncan. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Lopez. So on the floor for Memphis, Jaren Jackson is out there with Robinson. And it's Hayward. Then it's Bibby. And it's Jackson. And at the 3. Bulls trail by 3. Jordan, the pass to Oubre. Back to Jordan. Rebound goes to Jackson.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Robinson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
And the focus there for Robinson. Hard to rattle when he's this close to the basket. The D looks helpless.
Now here's Jordan. It's the mark. Robinson with the block. Hayward against Jordan. Now, here is Bibby, guarded closely. Passes to Robinson. And Camby over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Chicago has possession. And so Miller will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance. Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Hayward outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And here's Miller outside. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Oubre kicks to Johnson. From deep. Oubre can't get it to go. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was all right, David. Great job. Giannis up top, covered by Duncan. That one drops for him. Allen's got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana.
You like Allen to keep his concentration, refuses to let the defense out-muscle or outwork him.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
They've got Jason Kidd. Antetokounmpo is out there with Oden. Then it's Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Maybe against Giannis. Back to Oden, releases, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Now Bibby. Here's Robinson. Shot from 16, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Robinson's got 18 points now here in the second half. Here's Giannis. And the cut by Giannis.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? The Grizzlies trail by 6. And here's Bibby to the paint. And Robinson that time on the assist by Bibby. 32 points for Robinson.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
For 3, Kidd hits it to go from beyond the arc. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Now the pass to Jackson. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Indiana.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. For 3, Bibby gets the three-pointer to fall. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone.
I need something to believe in. I need something that can keep me holding on. I need something that will keep me on the something to believe in. I need something that can keep me holding on. There's a feeling. I need something that will keep.
To the middle. Here's Dinwiddie. He nails it. And we're tied up. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in just the second half.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team and just fighting tonight.
Julius Randle is out there at quarter. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And there's Porzingis. And it's Doncic in a 2-guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Stockton. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Stockton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons. Here's Doncic. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter. Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Here's Malone. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Malone's got 22 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but it gets close. He's getting the ball.
And Doncic gets it to go.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Stockton outside. To the paint. Here's Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. 24 points for him.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Here's Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now here's Stockton. A baseline change. And Van Horn pulls it down.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show, worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Now here's Stock. Down low, it's stolen by Randall. Over to the wing. It's in!
That man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Detroit with the ball. Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. Over Randall. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
They double him with Stockton.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 5. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, and it's the...
Where you wanna go? It don't really matter, still get you. Came for a show, I'ma show out. What you heard, what you know about me. Not a thing, been riding around the forest, switching lanes. Ain't a girl in the world that can make me change. Not as long as you keep playing games, baby. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And the Nuggets with some changes. Love comes in for Kobe. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Murray. Denver calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Setting the floor for the Nets. You've got Yusuf Nurkic. Durant is out there with Markkanen. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Kittles in at the shooting guard.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here's Love. On the pass to Christie. The Nuggets with another miss. The Nets with the lead. Markkanen passes to Durant. A 15-footer, and it's good for two. KD's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Love, good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Irving. Offensive rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Kittles. 5 to shoot. From outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Van Vliet passes to O'Neal. Right wing. On deep. Hits the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 5. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets making a switch here. Lyons checked in. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. KD with the bucket.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's the floater. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, and a flat-out assassin on offense. And most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And it's still a...
We're way too young to even know if we're a moment, if we're better alone. Don't make a promise if you're gonna run. Give me no option. You're not strong enough. Some good times. Sending all our feelings through a phone line. Put up a good fight. If you can't throw a punch, then it don't feel right. 'Cause you can't cover it up anymore. You gotta play on social and you're coming off so tough. Are you sure you're strong enough to when you running